Hi everyone, I hope you're all having an amazing week. If you're new here, my name is Danny James, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to do a glow wipe transition all on After Effects. This is pretty much simple, so make sure to stick around till the end of the video. Also, if you do end up enjoying the content, kindly give it a like, subscribe and comment to tell me what other content you'd like to see me publish. I'm on my After Effects and I have these two clips right here that I'll be transitioning into. Now the key to this transition is pretty much simple. All you need to do right where you need to do this transition. You don't want to do this transition at the cut, so the video which comes next, you need to squeeze it here such that it overlaps your other video, your original video. Now that we have the two layers overlapping above each other, right where we want to do this transition, let's add an effect. From our effects and preset, look for CC glass wipe. CC glass wipe, and then drop it on the second video, the one which we are transitioning into. Now before you do anything, change the layer to reveal and the gradient layer. So I've also renamed these clips so that you can easily follow up. The layer to reveal, change all these to the original video, the first video. So I'll change it to Davido and also the second one to Davido. And now we shall enable keyframes for completion right here on this stopwatch. Enable that one. Now after you've enabled the stopwatch, you can hit U on your keyboard so that you can see these keyframes on your timeline. The completion should start at 100, and then I'll put that keyframe right in the beginning, right here. And then right at the end where this video sort of finishes, we put that back to 0. And if you preview that, it has that transition happening. But it's still not smooth, and that's why we need to change the value for softness. You don't have to add a keyframe, you can if you want to, but you can increase the value for softness. Anywhere above 20 should look good. So I'll leave it at about 27, and now if I scroll, it looks okay. You can see we have some few particles of the car which diminish slowly. And then you can highlight on all these keyframes, both of these keyframes. You can put them to easy ease, or you can press F9. Now the second part, to really sell this transition, you need to add a glow. You can use whichever glow you have. I like the Sapphire glow, the Radiant Universe, but for the sake of the tutorial, let's use the inbuilt After Effects glow so that anyone on this platform can use it. So I'll add it there, and you can see immediately what it looks like. Now you need to just change quite a few things. On the threshold color, that is what we're going to keyframe, but before we do that, we can increase the intensity. Somewhere around 1.8 looks good, and you can also increase the glow radius. And by increasing the glow radius, we make it smoother or softer. So I think I leave it at anywhere above 100. Going up should look good, and then we shall add a keyframe for glow threshold. So right at the beginning of the clip, enable the stopwatch for glow threshold. So we have to start at 100. That means no glow. And then right at the middle of the clip, I also need to see my keyframes well, so I'll hit U, and then here it is. And then right at the middle, you can use your eyes to measure, or you can also go page up and page down. Right at the middle, let's put this value somewhere near 60 to 50. 50 is a bit too bright, so 60 is okay. So I'll put 60. And then right at the end, we put it back to 100. Now that we've done that, you can highlight on all those keyframes, put them on easy ease. Rubbing through the timeline, this is what it looks like. So it's a really smooth glow wipe, and you can see the colors also fade from the blue which is in the background to the daylight transition. Now the problem is that the glow might continue playing, and that's why we need to add a keyframe for glow radius. So I'll add a keyframe for glow radius right before the end of this clip. And then I'll go one frame, and then I'll put it to 0 such that the glow doesn't proceed. You can see these keyframes are a bit too close to each other. That's okay. That's our first option. If you don't want to do that, you can just split these layers So right where this transition ends, you can hit Ctrl+Shift+D on the second clip, and then you can delete all these other effects. So that's one way to do it. Okay, I changed the glow radius, that's why it looks funny. I told you somewhere around 110. That way we are really done with this effect. Now the other alternative, you can use a Sapphire glow, you can use a Red Giant Universe glow. All of them, they are based on changing the value for the threshold, and just like that you should be able to complete this transition. Now the difference between using the inbuilt After Effects glow and the Sapphire glow and the Red Giant Universe is that on this glow you cannot really change the color of the glow. Like here, even if I change this to something bright, let's say this yellow, let me copy that code and put it on the second one. You can see there is still no change in the color of the glow. I'll now bring in a Sapphire glow just to show you. I'll disable this other glow and I'll bring in the Sapphire glow. Now with the Sapphire glow, just add a keyframe for threshold, and right at the middle you can see we have this keyframe enabled. If you go towards 0, the glow is more accentuated. Now I'll go to the beginning, I'll put it towards 1. It means at 1 it's when it's least, and then I can copy that keyframe and then paste it. So it works the same way. Now the advantage with After Effects is that you can change the color and also these other parameters for the brightness. So for the color, I can just go for that yellow which I was talking about, and you can see it reflects on the overall image. I can also put a different color. Let's go with this orangish, like that. And you can also play around with other parameters and see what you can get. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys have learned from this video. In case you have any questions, suggestions or comments, can you leave them down on the comment box, and I'm happy to interact with you guys. My name is Danny James. See you in the next one. Cheers.